Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Sunday vlog. So, as promised, it's going to make this a weekly thing. I've been kind of sort of saying that for the past couple of weeks, but I'm going to stick to it because vlogging is one of those kind of strange things where it's easy to sort of, well, at least I kind of initially thought, it's kind of easy to sort of fall out of it because, well, you know, like, you kind of sometimes don't have a topic to talk about, or sometimes other things get in the way, or different things, I don't know, kind of like, it just sort of seems like vlogging is one of those kind of things where it's quite easy to kind of say, I'll do it next time, or like, it's not really relevant this weekend. So, I'm not going to do that. And as you can probably tell by the fact that I'm rambling on already, it may have taken me a little while to work out what I want to talk about this weekend. See, the thing is, I kind of haven't quite got to that point where I'm vlogging where I can just literally just say, hey, I'm going to talk about absolutely random things. So I'm trying to think of like interesting topics to talk to you guys about. So, I have actually got one for this weekend. I want to talk to you guys about the games of 2015 that I'm most excited about and that I really plan on covering. Now yes, I also know that some of you guys have been asking for me to do a vlog about when I used to work at Microsoft, some of the stuff I used to do, and I have noted that and I will be doing that, but I was trying to sort of like save it because I don't want to use all the good ideas right at the beginning, because otherwise you guys will be like, well, now he's spoken about all the good stuff, there's no point coming back. So, I'm going to save that one, but I will do it very soon. In fact, I might do it next week, so I'm going to kind of just sort of like throw them in and out for different things. Plus, I know a lot of you guys have been sort of like asking as well, I am going to do a room tour and a setup tour, but I figured I might as well, seeing as we're really close now, going to save that for 50k. So when we get to 50,000 subscribers, we're 46,000 or 46,600 and something at the moment. So we're very close. So if by next Sunday we've hit 50k, then I will do a room tour and setup tour. If it's a couple of weeks later, then obviously I'll do it for that one, but that will be the 50k thing. So for those of you guys that want to sort of like see that, even though technically speaking you can see most of it behind me, but there's stuff down here that you don't see, so this is my like crazy setup and I can show you my PC that I built and all that kind of stuff. So yes, that will be the 50k one, plus I'll do the Microsoft stuff, and then there's just some like other kind of life stuff that I might do. Maybe I'll go for a drive one day and kind of drive and vlog at the same time. Hey, that could be fun. But anyway, yes, this week's topic, going to try and make this one shorter. In fact, before that, hopefully you guys have seen it by now, finally put up all 3 parts of my Japan vlog. I know it's taken me forever to do this thing. I'm promising you guys for ages, been sort of saying like, yeah, I'm going to do it, and I'm like, yeah, of course. And I finally did it. Kind of initially made it, and it was like, it was like an epic movie. It was like a flipping half an hour long thing. I was like, you're not going to watch that. So I cut it up into 3 parts, put it out last week, every other day. So finally, yep, all 3 parts are out. So if you want to know what I got up to in Japan, and you want to see sort of all the crazy antics I got to, and all the kind of cool places I went to, then make sure you check that one out. I kind of learned a lot by doing that vlog, because vlogging in my room is a hell of a lot different to kind of like vlogging out in sort of like just out in public and stuff like that. I think the thing is, when I first did it in Japan, I was sort of like kind of still new to vlogging, so I might not necessarily see myself when I was sort of like out and about in public and talking and stuff like that, but I've kind of learned from that. I've sort of looked at some of the things, and obviously when I was sifting through all the like 8-10 hours worth of footage, realised that in actual fact there was just a hell of a lot of kind of like scenery and not actually a lot of me talking. And I figure for a vlog the more important thing is like the personality and kind of like what I actually got up to, as opposed to just lots and lots of random scenes which you could see if you went and googled like, I don't know, Kyoto or Tokyo or anything like that. So I'll bear that in mind for the next time I do like an event vlog. So like if there's, for example, I think March, I think I'm going to go to EGX Res. So if any of you guys are going there, let me know, because I'm hopefully going to be there, because I found out that Guild Wars 2, the expansion Heart of Thorns, is playable there. And I'm a big Guild Wars fan. I haven't played it for a while, but I kind of really do want to return to it. So I am going to, yes, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to be there for that one. So if you guys are there, then let me know and I can sort of like meet up with you guys there. But other than that, obviously other events as well. So I'll try and kind of like do that over the year, and sort of obviously I can prove that. But that is a plan. So yeah, Japan vlog, check it out. But anyway, I've spent the whole of the time not actually speaking about the topic, so let's get on to the topic at hand. Games of 2015. Basically, what I want to do is briefly kind of talk to you about like some of the games that are coming up, some of the games that I plan on sort of like covering slightly more heavily, some of the games I'm just sort of like going to touch on. Basically, as you know, like the channel's called Arekkz Gaming for a reason. We cover pretty much all big games. They're like our kind of staples, like Destiny is here to stay, and that's going to be here for the, you know, foreseeable future, you know, many years. However long Destiny's running for, I'm going to be kind of doing content for it. Plus, there's obviously the Division, which we're running now. You know, obviously we kind of do at the moment. Every week, every Thursday, we drop a new Division video. We do it weekly at the moment just because right now we still don't have a massive amount of information about Division. Once I start knowing more, once they start dropping more information, I will start to amp that up. So there's maybe sort of like 2 videos a week, things like that. Or, you know, just sort of like gradually increase it. Kind of like how I did with Destiny. Before Destiny came out and I was covering it, you know, we were kind of like covering it based on the information we knew. And then once the game was out, kind of started doing like more regular content. For example, when the Division comes out, or when there's like, supposedly there's a rumored beta. So when any of those come out, then I'll do coverage to kind of like represent that. So hopefully slightly more daily stuff. But yeah, the Division is also going to be another big title for this channel. So Destiny, the Division, and also Monster Hunter going forward. It's kind of a game that we sort of like covered back when 3 Ultimate came out. I did like a fair few videos on it, but I kind of never sort of stuck with it, and it's like a game that I really do enjoy. You can get so immersed into it. In fact, if you haven't played Monster Hunter before, and if you're here because you're one of my Destiny subscribers and you never played Monster Hunter before, weirdly, even though they're two very, very different games, I kind of feel like if you like Destiny, there's a certain element of stuff you're going to like in Monster Hunter. So, it's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, it's a game that I really do enjoy, so I might, once the game's out, obviously there's like a load more kind of like things I've got planned. You know, I've got to do the last weapon tutorial, which will drop tomorrow, Monday. That's for the heavy bowgun. Then there's also going to be tutorials for just general stuff like trapping monsters, farming, armor crafting, gemming, loads of different skills. Just generally everything about the game that you kind of like going to want to know, especially if you're new to the series, I'll have on the channel. But then after that, once I've got all the tutorial stuff out of the way, I kind of just want to sort of start doing like a weekly series where like, because there are so many monsters in Monster Hunter, like it's kind of a giveaway in the name. Monster Hunter would be a bit rubbish if there was like one. And when you start getting to things like G rank and stuff, it gets so crazy. So I might start doing like, I've got like quite a big group of friends that like to play Monster Hunter, and hopefully if you guys want to play as well, then I can start doing like online hunts and sort of like start filming with you guys. And that way sort of like record all that and put that out. I might do it like say a Monday thing. I might make like Monster Hunter Mondays, because that seems to be like an ongoing campaign that Capcom roll with. So maybe I'll kind of like slide into that. It could be kind of cool. Like whoosh. That's my sliding into their campaign motion. Yeah. Whoosh. Anyway, yes, I will kind of scale that up and down accordingly. Let me know again, like all of this kind of stuff that I'm talking about right now, just down below that comments box is like awfully lonely right now. Just like give me your thoughts. Like if you're like, oh yeah, I want to see loads of Monster Hunter stuff, then let me know, and obviously I can kind of like plan that accordingly. But either way, whether it's one video a week, whether it's 3 videos a week, I do want to start kind of keeping that going for a little while. So Monster Hunter is something I would like to kind of see stay here for a while, especially considering there's so many sort of like DLC quests and things like that. So Destiny, The Division, Monster Hunter. Aside from that, you may remember I started kind of like a GTA Funny Moment series. Kind of put that on hold just for a little bit, just because I'm trying to sort of like work out how to, you know, kind of, it wasn't picking up quite how I wanted it to, you know, like I know like some of you guys was like enjoying it, some of you guys were supporting it, there were kind of like a lot of sort of like good comments from you guys, but at the same time it wasn't quite going in the direction I wanted it to go. So I've kind of put that on the back burner just for a little bit, but I am going to revive that. In fact, what I might do, I'm considering waiting till March, because March is when GTA 5 for PC comes out, and I want to start like playing with the PC mods, because like, obviously my new PC can play that now, so that's going to be kind of cool. So I might like revive GTA Funny Moments when it comes out on PC, and play with some other YouTubers as well, and then kind of like put that out for you guys. So we'll see about that one. Again, let me know sort of like down below if you guys enjoyed it, or if there's anything you just sort of like wish that was like different about it, or anything like that. And aside from that, just before I speak about upcoming games, I was thinking about potentially, I haven't kind of worked out whether it'll fit yet or not, but maybe doing a Minecraft series. I know like a lot of people out there like Minecraft. I used to play it a hell of a lot. I played it when I was at work. We used to kind of like build massive things during our lunch break. It's kind of cool. So I'm wondering whether to bring that back. So again, if there's any interest in that, then let me know. But anyway, that's an old game. Let me talk about new games. So 2015, as I said, gaming channel will largely cover every single game. So generally, if it's a big game and it's come out, then you can expect at least sort of like 2 or 3 videos on the channel. How many videos I make tends to depend on either, you know, whether I enjoy the game or whether there's sort of like stuff to cover. For example, if it's something like, let's say Uncharted 4, for example. I love that series and I will make videos for it, but beyond kind of playing the story and kind of doing the main stuff, there's not a great deal to cover. Yes, I mean, I could go through and do like walkthroughs to find like all the hidden items around, so that way the trophy hunters out there can benefit from that. But to be honest, that's not really me in that respect, so I kind of like wouldn't necessarily do that. So Uncharted, you know, you get to say like 2 or 3 videos, or maybe if there are some Easter eggs, I'll show you guys those, things like that. But that's the kind of sort of like output you get for like a game like that. But if there's something bigger with like a multiplayer component, maybe something like Evolve, which is coming out next week, then there'll obviously be more videos for things like that. So again, it will change from different title to title, but generally, if there's a big game and it's coming out, there'll be some sort of coverage on the channel. You know, sometimes it's a let's play, sometimes it's like hidden things, sometimes it's Easter eggs, sometimes it's walkthroughs, whatever it is, there's generally going to be at least something there. So for example, upcoming titles, as I said, you've got like Evolve next week. This month we've also got Order 1886, which I'm really looking forward to. That looks really good, but again, that seems like quite a heavy story driven game, so I don't know whether there'll be too many videos for that, but I'll still have stuff to show you guys. Then there's another interesting one which I'm looking forward to, and I'm hoping I might make some more videos in this one. There is Bloodborne. Now this is going to be interesting for me because I never really played Demon Souls or Dark Souls much. I own Dark Souls 2 and played it probably for about an hour. And it's not because it's difficult, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, yeah, he probably died like twice and then he decided he didn't want to play again. No, that's not true. I wasn't actually a massive fan of the game until I got to the boss fights. Like, I liked the boss fight stuff, I just didn't like the in-between bits, having to sort of like work my way there and fight these pesky little enemies or the rats that poison me. It's just really annoying. So if there was like an arcade streamlined version where I could basically just do boss fight after boss fight, I'm game. But otherwise, yeah. So that being said, gonna give Bloodborne a go. I mean, I know it's a different kind of game, but that's sort of like an idea. That's sort of like something I want to give a shot. So that's also coming out. Mortal Kombat. X10, whatever you want to call it. That's going to be cool. That I just haven't played Mortal Kombat for years, so looking forward to that. And then obviously later in the year, you got like Metal Gear Solid 5, you got supposedly Zelda Wii U's coming out this year. I don't know whether I believe that. I'm really hoping it does, because I love Zelda, but I don't know whether I believe that. Halo 5, I will be doing a lot more coverage on. You know, I love Halo. And also now I'm not working at Microsoft, it's kind of easier for me to cover it. So I will be doing a lot of stuff on that for you guys. Plus obviously Tomb Raider, and as I mentioned, like Uncharted. And I've heard nothing on it since like last E3, but I'm really hoping to see something more this year about Crackdown, the next Crackdown. I love that game so much. Like myself and 269, we put so many hours in that game, and there were just so many funny moments to come out of Crackdowns. So I could see myself playing that quite a bit, making quite a lot of videos for you guys on that one. So really hoping to see that. But to be honest, I think at most we'd probably see like another trailer for it this year at E3, and then they'll say, oh, we'll drop it in 2016. But who knows? But that is probably it. You know, there are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of games this year, and I could spend ages and ages going on, and I am trying to keep these vlogs shorter, so I'm already conscious that I've probably been speaking for about 20 minutes. Hopefully I can cut it down. But either way, that's it. I guess the usual stuff, like if you haven't already subscribed, then there's a button down there. Make sure you subscribe so you can be part of the Arekkz Gaming Nation. Yes, that's right, that's what I'm calling it now. You guys, when you subscribe, imagine there's like a little nation, like a little kind of like a world map, like whoosh. And then this little island over here, this crazy tropical island, which has got like racetracks and like rockets and theme parks and crap loads of video games and stuff. That's the nation. That's the Arekkz Gaming Nation. That's where you guys are at. So yeah, once like the channel gets massive and I can buy an island and invite all you guys there, and it'll be like Party Central or something like that. But anyway, yes, Arekkz Gaming Nation. Subscribe, join, thumbs up, yeah.